You ever get paid and before you get a chance to enjoy the money, it's already gone? Like the check hit the account, but the bills already have plans for it? Then out of nowhere, some random expense pop up like, don't forget about me? That's what happened to me. And honestly, I'm getting tired of getting paid just to feel broke again a few days later. And that's the crazy part. It's not always the one big thing. Sometimes it's the little stuff that gets in the way. The gas, the food, the bills, the car stuff, the house stuff. Something random that you didn't even plan for. And I don't know about you guys, but these become like a little annoying expenses that keep popping up every single month like they live here. Then I look at my account and I'm like, bro, where did all my money go? Because before I even could have a chance to sit down, that money is already spoken for. And that's frustrating when you're working and you're showing up and you're doing what you're supposed to do. But then somehow, some way, you always feel behind. And that's the part that frustrates me. Because on paper, I know I'm getting paid. But in real life, it still feels like the money has already belonged to somebody else. So after I pay what I had to pay for, I put gas in the car, I get some food, I handle some things I need to handle. Then I look at what I have left. And the first thing that come to mind was, man, shouldn't I get something for myself? Not because I needed it or planned for it, but just because I was tired, I was frustrated, and I felt like I deserved something. And and I know it's someone out there that know what I'm talking about, right? You work all week, you stress to the max, dealing with these rude ass people. Payday comes around, and you start trying to justify spending money. You're here, you start thinking shit like, you worked hard, but you never do anything for yourself. You'll make it back next check. And that's where I had to help catch myself at. Because I already know where that road leads to. Like Whitesnake said, here I go again for all your rock fans. And that's exactly what I felt like. Me about to go right back down the same road I already know. Same patterns, same excuses, same bad decisions. I work hard, I get paid, I feel like I deserve something. I spend a little bit I had. Then a few days later, I look at my account like, how am I back here again? Nah, ladies and gentlemen, we're not about to do that again. Because at some point, you got to take ownership. At some point, you can't keep calling a mistake if you keep choosing it. That's not a mistake anymore. That's a habit. And that's what I'm choosing not to do any longer. Everybody tells you, save your money, start investing, build another income stream, right? And don't get me wrong, I agree with all of that. You should save. You should invest. You should try to build more income. But what most people don't always talk about is what it feels like when you get paid and most of your money is already gone. And now I'm looking at what's left. Like, this is what I'm supposed to build with? That is the part people skip over. Because it's easy to say, invest your money, when you actually have money there sitting there. But when you check your account already and it's hit from each and every direction, that's when discipline gets real. Because you have to look at the little bit you have left and not touch it. And I'm not going to lie, that's hard. Especially when you're tired, especially when you're frustrated, especially when you feel like, man, I work so hard and I can't even enjoy anything because I'm always broke paying these damn bills that's coming from left, right, up, and down. But that's the fight. The fight isn't just getting paid. The fight is what you do after you get paid. You know, can you still make the right decisions when you're tired? Can you still stick with the plan when you're frustrated? Can you tell yourself, I want something, but I'm not touching this money right now because I'm disciplined? Because every time I get stressed, I spend and I keep starting over and I'm tired of it. So this is what I'm doing now. Before I spend money on anything extra, I'm paying my future first. Even if it's small, $20, $50, whatever I can honestly afford. I'm taking a small piece of my check and I'm putting it somewhere I can actually help me later. Because if I don't do that first, I already know what's going to happen. Gas is going to take some of it. Food is going to take some. Bills is going to take some. And then something random is going to pop up, like I'm waiting for payday too. And I'm not going to look at my account like that and be like, dang, I should have saved something. Or dang, I should have invested something. And I'm tired of saying that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm trying to build a new habit, right? Before I buy something, just because I'm in the mood, spend money because I feel like I deserve it, or even act like I got anything extra, I'm putting something towards my future first. And listen, it might not be a lot right now, but it's little steps, and I need those steps. Because if I don't start doing this now, I'm going to keep getting paid, keep spending, keep starting over, and nothing's going to change. And I don't want to look down 6 months from now saying, I should have started. Nah. I'm starting now. Small, simple, consistent. That's it. Period. So if you're watching this and you feel like every paycheck is disappearing every time you get paid, be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, am I really broke? Or are my habits keeping me broke? And I'm not saying that to judge anybody, because I'm talking to myself about this. So when I speak, I'm talking to myself about this. And sometimes I really feel like the gas, food can be expensive, and that part is real. But sometimes it's us too. It's me too. Sometimes it's the little things that keep us buying. Sometimes it's the money we spend when we're stressed. Sometimes it's the same excuse after every paycheck. I'll start next time. I'll save next check. I'll invest when I make more. But next time, keep turning to next time. And nothing changes. So here's a challenge. Next time you get paid, before you spend on something you don't really need, how about you take something small and put in something towards your future? Save it. Invest it. Set it aside. Whatever makes sense for you right now. And it ain't got to be much. It can be very small. Whatever makes sense for you right now. But do something first. Do something. Because if you don't do it first, you'll do what you do every time you get paid. You're going to spend. And then you'll always know how that story already ends. And real quick, if you enjoy these conversations about money, discipline, and life, and you're trying to become financially free, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It honestly helped push the video through the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get back into it. I'm not where I want to be yet. Not even close. I'm still figuring this out. I'm still fixing the bad habits. I'm still catching myself before I do some dumb shit. I'm still catching myself. But I'm done pretending to be normal. I'm done acting like every paycheck is supposed to disappear. I'm done working hard just to keep ending up in the same exact place every freaking time. I'm fixing this. One decision at a time, one paycheck at a time, one habit at a time. Because the goal isn't just to make money. The goal is to stop wasting the money I already make. The goal is to build something. The goal is to become the type of person who can actually handle money better when more money comes in. That's what I'm working on. And if you're trying to fix your money for real, follow this channel. I'm documenting the whole process. That's it for this episode. Fix your mind, fix your money, fix your life. I'll catch y'all in the next one.